guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Jason, and today I have got the K5 Blazer and the F-150 hightrail editions out here at Crawler County. And this is going to be a little comparison between a brushless setup and a brushed setup. This one's running a Hobbywing Fusion SE, and this one is running a Hobbywing 1080 with a Holmes crawlmster 8-turn. Before we get started here, I will show you what's under the hood of these two trucks. There you see the Hobbywing Fusion SE. It's about the same size as a 550 can, and that includes the ESC built into the end. So as you see, there's no ESC on the side, just the power switch. In here we have the Hobbywing 1080 with the Holmes Hobbies motor on it. Great setup. Both these are really good motor ESC combos for a decent price. This one will cost you about $79, and this setup here with the motor will cost you about $63. So I'm going to put the bodies back on these and drive them around our awesome crawler course and see if we can show you some differences. Okay, so we're going to start out with the F-150 here today and show you what this thing can do. And we'll start out with a little bit of a slow crawl here. As you can see, this is about as slow as I can get it, and it kind of, I'm right teetering on the edge of having enough torque to turn the wheels or stalling out. But this is a good upgrade over the stock system. The stock system stalls out very easily, and then you have to kind of over throttle it to get it to do what you want. But I love this motor ESC combination. I use it in several rigs. It still gives you a good feel, but yet it has enough power to get over obstacles pretty easily. And this is running a 9-tooth pinion on it. Okay, there we go. Now we'll go get the K5. Here we go with the K5. I am barely touching the throttle, and you can see how slow it'll go. And it's pretty steady. I'll speed up here a bit, get up to the first obstacle. Now I'm gonna come back off of the throttle and just hold it steady. And it doesn't matter what it comes in contact with. It'll just keep on turning the tires at the same speed. Like I said, this is the 1800 kV version of the Fusion SE. They also have a 1200 kV that's a little bit cheaper. The 1800 is about $79, I believe. And I did up the pinion size in this one as well. I think it's running maybe 12 or 13 tooth. This is Liz's truck. I promised her I wouldn't flip it today. Very slow, very good control. All right, there we go. Section 1 complete. All right, so here we go with the F-150 at the next section that we're going to test on the course. This is going to be a steep incline right up here to the top. I'll turn around and come back down. Here we go. The long wheelbase of the F-150 makes this sort of thing a little easier than the shorter wheelbase on the K5, which you will see. There, I'm right at the point of stalling. That's about as slow as I can climb. And there we are at the top. Do a little turnaround here. This is still running the stock servo, so it's a little weak to turn around with these big old tires in this type of situation. But we'll get it done. Yeah, there, that's really tough to turn that. All right, I just climbed to the top and reset that up there. I dropped my back wheels off the back edge. I didn't really feel like trying to get out of that, but here we go with our descent. And there we go, F-150's at the bottom. We'll see if that brushless system will help the K5 have a little better control there. Okay, now the Blazer's turn. This is running an AGF RC 40 kg servo, which is a totally awesome servo. It's probably my favorite servo that we run in any of our rigs. Perfect for the high trail with these big tires. And there you see perfect slow speed control coming down that steep incline. So on to the next section. Before we move on, I'm going to do a little high speed test in second gear here. F-150 will go first. Like I said, this is still running a 9-tooth pinion in it with the 8-turn motor. So let's see how fast it is. Diffs are unlocked as well. All right, it moves out pretty good. Let's switch over to the K5. All right, we've got the K5 brushless, and we'll see how fast it is. And I think it's, like I said, it's running maybe a 12 or 13 tooth pinion. Can't remember which one, but if you guys want to know, I'll try to find out and answer it in the comments. Not quite as fast as the F-150. But still runs pretty good. Well, here we go for our next test. This is going to be a little different. I'm just going to trail them around one at a time, take a longer path around our crawler course and trails, and I will take the same line with each of them, and hopefully we'll be able to see some of the differences along the way. Go ahead and lock my diffs and put this back into low gear. This is really such a good motor for $79. Now we also have a K10 that's running a brushless and a hightrail, and it's running a Hobbywing axe system, which it's just an incredible system. It's it's more than double the price of this one, but it does really well. And if you think this one's slow, the other one moves about the speed of a hour hand on your clock. Body rub there. Such a nice controlled descent. All right, that's where we'll end it with the K5, and we'll start the F-150. Now it's the F-150's turn. Now at a steady speed, I really like how this combination runs. It doesn't have quite the low speed control as the other. one thing I haven't spoke about is the brushless system uses about half of the voltage for the same length of run. Not quite half, but pretty close. It's a much more efficient motor than the brushed setup. So if run time is a factor, you want more run time, definitely consider that. Not quite as much control coming down that slope there. I think with a better radio system, with some expo, you could probably tune this thing in a little better. All right, so there you have it, brushless versus brushed. Which one do you like better? Really, you can't go wrong with either one of these. They're both gonna be a tremendous upgrade over your stock system. And this one's about $17 more, increases your run time, but it's really just a personal preference of what kind of system you wanna run in your truck. If you wanna feel that stall, or if you wanna maintain a slow, steady speed over any obstacle. So if you like this sort of content, please subscribe, and thanks for watching. If you have any requests for future videos, let us know in the comments. We'll see you next time.